Loving literature, love from the grand universe. It is just that, love from the grand universe. This story is titled Popcorn and Candyfloss. A country fair, the excitement as a young child for the annual fair in our small community was an event that we all took part in. We would create projects throughout the year, and in late August the fair was created. It was a time when the world seemed a little more simple, a time when the days felt carefree. Being a child at a country fair, the world lit up. My world expanded as I waited all year to have the taste of Candyfloss, cotton candy to some, but a whole year passing before the excitement of the fair. Ladies in the community would present their baking, pickles in jars, vegetables presented for prizes, freshness and oneness of an old-fashioned fair. Horses would arrive, the local farmers would present livestock, and I would get to witness the beauty of a calf, of a colt, for in my world it was a cat and a dog. To stand next to the animals that were in the barn was a grand experience for me to discover. The smell of homemade pies and cookies that came from the dining hall, oneness of family, what a grand experience to have as a child. The fair that I speak about has been going on for over 100 years, and a few years back I attended the small country fair, for I had not been for 2 decades. And as I entered the gates of the now tiny affair, I could feel the love in times that had passed. It was as though I could feel the presence of my ancestors, of the village, excitement that was held in the fairground. For who walked on the soil? Who won the prize? Who fell in love at the country fair? And it was my experience that I was standing among greatness and family of community. Popcorn and Candyfloss, what a treat once a year. The sounds of the rides, the sound of musicians and dancers, the sounds of old car horns, and the horses' hooves as they trotted by. As a child, I knew to embrace the experience. I understood the yearly event would become part of me, held in my heart. And as I stood as an adult, gazing about how all things look familiar but different, landscapes seemed to have changed. Grade school classmates now with families of their own, grandchildren to adore. I stood with my feet on the ground that was once felt by my ancestors. Community, joy and peacefulness, all things feeling content. For my heart spoke, and I knew I was standing with family. Popcorn and Candyfloss, laughing children, excitement of the fair, old friends reminiscing. What a beautiful childhood memory to be experienced in my heart. Read by the author, in oneness with divine creation, we are complete.